What's up, YouTubers? So this video is going to be all about YouTube analytics. So I'm going to explain to you guys all about YouTube analytics and how it can help you grow your channel. So the YouTube program actually gives you quite a few analytics to play around with and look at to help determine what your audience wants to see. So we're going to start off by showing you guys some tutorials of the YouTube website, and I'm going to explain what each of the analytics means. So the YouTube analytics actually provide you with statistical analysis for each individual video or the channel as a whole. So you can see things like view time, you can see how many watch hours a particular video has. And then when you get Adsense on there, you can look at how each video is weighing up in terms of ad revenue and ad impressions. So there's a lot of cool features that the YouTube program gives you, and all creators should be looking at their analytics to make sure that they're doing everything they can to help their channels grow. So many creators fail to actually take a look at their analytics. It is very important to look at your analytics throughout your growth process. You especially want to know what each of the particular analytics mean. That's where this video comes in. I'm going to explain the top video analytics to look for so that you can ensure that you're doing everything you can to reach your target audience. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that big thumbs up for us. All right, let's get started. All right, so this is your YouTube homepage. So when you want to find information on your analytics, you're going to go to YouTube Studio. The YouTube Classic Creator is going away at the end of this month, so you're going to have to familiarize yourself with the YouTube Studio. All right, so this is the dashboard for your analytics. This is my most recent video. You can see this area is where you're going to find creator tips by YouTube themselves. They give you everything you need to know. This gives you some information on all the glitches that may have occurred, so just keep tabs on that if something's going wrong. You can access your channel analytics here or over here. So your dashboard looks like this. If you want to check out all your videos, if you want to edit things, you can see the analytics for the individual videos this way. Comments, monetization information, and other options. There you go. You get a shareable link. You can download it to your computer. You can delete. You could also turn on the monetization here, and it has some other information for you for all your videos. Then your live streams are up here. So playlists, common sense, it just goes to your playlist and you can edit everything there. Then you have your analytics. This is kind of what the focus of the video is. As you can see, it has Creator Studio Classic down here, but this is going away. One thing I'll miss about this is the subscriber sort of list. It tells you all the people that are subscribed to you publicly, and I can't find that on the new YouTube Studio. So anyways, this is the channel analytics page. So this is just kind of a quick snapshot overview. You have information on subscribers and views and etc. and all the sort of analytics here with numbers. Then you have videos in a certain time period. This right here is where you got to tweak your dates. So you can customize it. You can do, you know, old years, past years. You can look at all different months and you can play around with that. So you have your video reach, which is basically how many people are interacting with your videos, how many people are actually seeing your thumbnails, and what the percentage is of people are clicking. So basically, the YouTube analytics algorithm, depending on your videos, watch time and views and etc. and all that, it gets into the recommended area of YouTube for people. So that would count as an impression, and then this is how many people are actually clicking it when they see it. So that's why the thumbnail is very important. So this is the last 28 days. So you can see unique viewers. This is important. People who are new to your channel, not your regulars. You need your regulars, of course, but having new viewers is very important for the YouTube algorithm. Engagement is basically how long are people watching and what's their average view. And you can see it also tells you down here which videos you posted and kind of if that made a difference. Typically on post days, you're going to get higher numbers of everything. So posting as often as possible is important.
Your audience information. So again, it has unique viewers. Again, some of the information goes in multiple tabs. Average views per viewer, how many subscribers over this 28 day period. And then the revenue information. Now, I did a whole video on Adsense, so you can check that out if you're interested in the actual final totals and how the Adsense portion of the website is. This video is the YouTube side of it. So this is the YouTube estimated revenue and monetized playbacks, and I'll go over that stuff in a minute. But it's not finalized. Only AdSense is finalized the 15th of the following month. That's what matters, not necessarily what YouTube says. So let's take a deeper look into the YouTube analytics. Okay, so this is the area where you're going to find more in-depth analytics. So it defaults here with this line graph, line chart, whatever you want to call it, with views. So this is, for example, February 11th. These are my top video views, and you can kind of see they're all color coordinated. Down here is where you can sort of filter everything based on a variety of different analytic features. So we'll go over that in a minute. So traffic sources, let's check this out. So traffic source deals with how people are accessing your channel videos. So as you can see, most is a YouTube search for that day. And it looks like most of my days are YouTube searches, which is actually a good thing. So that means my titles are searchable and people can find my videos. So what I suggest doing is when you create a video, put all your tags in and then actually practice searching on regular Google to see if your video pops up anywhere with those search tags. So you want to make sure that you're doing popular searches. So that's clearly one of the main ways people access my channel. Geography. So this is location, obviously, of who's watching my videos, what area of the world. So mostly United States, UK, Canada. So those are my main followers right there. So this is something to note for time zones and where and when you're going to post and what your content's going to be geared towards. Viewer age. So it looks like around my age range. Right in here is the bulk. So if you care about these types of things, check them out. So revenue source, how we're doing. This is just another line graph on the revenue kind of information. You can find this in a variety of spots. Subscription status. This shows everything you need to know about people watching your video, who's actually subscribed and who's not. See what else it adds. So there's a lot of different things you can see here. You can pretty much dive into everything you need to figure out who's watching your channel. And you also can change it to a bar graph if you prefer bar. So line chart or bar graph are the options for the analytics. So again, using some math skills here, guys. All right, next. These are the default tabs that it gives you. Views, watch time in hours, the amount of subscribers gained during the period of that particular video, the estimated revenue. Impressions are basically how many people got to see your thumbnails, meaning it was recommended in the side tab or it came up. And this is the percentage of people that click on them. So this is where your thumbnail is very important and your title, because it really doesn't matter about the content. This is straight up thumbnail and title. And as you can see, these are the top videos. If I want to add statistics that I want to check out, I simply hit the plus symbol here. So these are already there. Average view duration, maybe you can put there. See, it tells you what the average is on the views. Don't forget, it goes to this particular time period. So it's the last 28 days. If I want to make it like all time, lifetime, or the last year, etc., you have to change that. So keep that in mind. All right, let's see what other statistics here. Unique viewers. So unique viewers, again, is very important for channel growth. I like these stats right here, these four. So ad impressions, the CPM, which I'll explain in a second, playback-based CPM, and estimated monetized playbacks. I feel like these four statistics, along with impressions, are very important. Obviously, the final result is revenue, and that's the most exciting, but in order to get there, these stats are essential. So these would be sort of your top stats, in my opinion, to look at. So looking at the analytics tabs, if you hover over the tab, it tells you exactly what the stat means. And it can be very confusing. So let's start off looking at subscribers versus subscribers gained. You're like, well, why do I need two basically the same thing? And why are the numbers so far off? Well, this is basically a math problem. So it's the total, a number of subscribers, and then it subtracts basically every one that you lost. So this is like the net result. So I gained 196. This is obviously what I gained purely. All right, another sort of confusing and similar statistics. Like if you click here, there's like ad revenue, estimated. There's like 4 different tabs that basically are the same thing. But this is the estimated YouTube revenue. This is the estimated Adsense revenue. This is all that really matters, but they're very similar. They should be very similar or in the ballpark of each other. Estimated monetized playbacks. This is an important statistic. So basically, this is how many people are actually watching ads in your videos. How many ads were watched? So, anytime somebody clicks and an ad is started, this is an estimated monetized playback. So that's an important statistic. How many ads are people watching? Okay, so basically a CPM is cost per 1,000 like actual ad portrayals. So this is basically like banner ads or ads that show up in the right side of your YouTube videos or in the actual videos. Playback are the ads that roll during the video, and there's actually the skip ad little option. That is the playback CPM. So you want these numbers to be high because that means the ads being shown have obviously value. So basically it gives you an estimate as to how much you would receive of 1,000 of ad impressions or clicks. So if they click or if they watch the ads, this is the amount, give or take, you would get per 1,000. Combine these two, and so for like this video, you have you have $12.06 for the total CPM for the last 28 days on this Jurassic Park river ride. So that's not as high as some of these other longer videos I have. Even though I have more views, money-wise, I'm not making as much as some of these other longer videos that I have. So that's an interesting thing to look at. But basically, if there was about 1,000 views for this and they watched the ads and clicked the ads, this is generally, give or take what the advertisers are paying out there. All right, ad impressions are basically how many people saw your ads or how many ads were portrayed. So this is the amount that they were paying. This is how many ads were portrayed. So these are 4 very important statistics. This is your kind of final look at everything, but these are how they're kind of computed. Obviously, I think I mentioned before that watch time and view duration are so important. So obviously, higher watch time and longer view durations are clearly better. So like some of my longer videos have higher retention rates and things of that sort. And typically those longer videos, you can put more ads in there as well. So they typically make a little bit more money based on my impressions. All right, so let's see what other statistics you guys can look at. YouTube Premium views. So if you have subscribers who are members of YouTube Premium, you can put some of that in here. This is basically all the revenue stuff, but I don't really find it's too different than what I already have. So I put down the estimated revenue and the AdSense revenue. But I think these 4 statistics are important. Again, some of the most important statistics to look at. Obviously, you want to look at subscribers gained and lost, and you can do that in a couple different areas. Looks like all of that is in there. End screen information to find out if people are clicking on your end screen. So let's see what this looks like. All right, so these are the amount of people that are actually watching the videos through and clicking on different end screen promotional videos that I have. So not the highest, so that's definitely not where people are getting my videos. As I saw before, the traffic source looks like most of them are searching, right? Okay, so the big picture with the YouTube analytics is obviously comparing videos and how well they're performing. So you hit the plus symbol here to add the different analytic metrics. So I pretty much have added everything I want to look at, and I can compare videos. Now, keep in mind, it's only comparing the date range I have. So if I did all time or lifetime, that would be where I'd find everything, finalization. So the only thing it doesn't have is dates. It doesn't have a sortable sort of area down here where you can kind of look at the different dates. And the sole purpose of this is to basically, look at what's going well and what is not, and try to figure out statistically or analytically if there's something. It could just generally be the time that you post. It could be promoting a video. Maybe you didn't put it on social media as much as other videos. It could be length. It could be the tags or the algorithm. Or it could just be people aren't into the particular content. So like I have some videos that were clearly duds and people didn't really like them. And I had ones that I didn't think would do well, doing well. So, try to use this information to help you with your channel as much as possible. Again, watch time is very important. And then of course, exposure to ads and click rates, just common sense things, but it gives you a lot of features that all YouTube channels should definitely use. Especially, I told you before, my favorite are the estimated monetized playbacks, the 2 CPMs, I combine them, and ad impressions. Those are 4 key statistics to earning revenue. If you're not at revenue yet, if you're not a member of the YouTube Partner Program, then you're going to worry more about impressions and watch time, average view duration. This is what you want, because in order to get your videos up there, you're going to need these. So plus you need 4,000 watch hours to even apply. So that's important for you if you're just starting out a YouTube channel.
All right, guys, thank you for watching this video on the YouTube Analytics. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that big thumbs up for us if you haven't already done so. Share it to anyone who may find this information useful. We also have a how to grow your YouTube channel, which is basically tips from our personal perspectives from growing your YouTube channel. And we have an AdSense explained vlog as well, so be sure to check those out. All right, guys, see you later.